Hey guys, wanted to check out the price of Tesla, and this thing's been going up like crazy. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so I put the trend lines down, the first ones. Let's see. I think that's the hourly. We're on the hourly right now. This is the daily. If you look at that, it looks great, except it kind of looks like a rising wedge, which could be bad. Um, or it could be good. I'm not sure. The way Bitcoin has been doing it is rising wedge, break out of it, and then the distance from here to here is calculated. But in a fall, when it breaks to the downside, it would be more. The target would be around here. So let's see. If it went to the upside, potentially, let's just say somewhere right there, with a target price of maybe around 1200. How much percentage would that be? 34%. And then with the potential fall, let's say it broke where it's at, somewhere where it's at right now, down to this bottom 53%, 390. Honestly, I think Tesla's fundamentals are really good. So this is the weekly, actually. My bad. Here we go. This is the daily. I think Tesla's fundamentals are really good. So I can see it breaking to the upside, but I I don't know yet. But let's go into the smaller time frame, because in this smaller time frame, since we're in this uptrend, we can probably trade it depending. Let's see what it looks like, anyways. All right. So we're in the 5 minute time frame. So it looks like we're on kind of this downtrend, and it looks like we tried to break up, but let's kind of see what happens right there in the next little couple minutes. We also have this support line right here. This can probably get stretched back further, probably to something right there. It looks like it's been bouncing right there on that line. What else do we have? Okay, so from just this alone, where's my volume at? Let's see. Let's go to the indicators. Okay. Different time frame. I'm not seeing anything on this one. I'm looking for falling volume for a pattern. So something like that. That looks like a pattern, and then that looked like a pattern, and then that looked like a pattern, except I'm not seeing breakouts on the top. This is the 15 minute too. Let me go to a different time frame. Let's check out the hourly time frame. Okay, so this is looking kind of good. I would say it got rejected right here at that little point, and then came down, came up, got rejected, came down, came up, got rejected on that red line, and then it came down, got rejected on this support line, came up, broke through this one, and now we're heading up. The target, technically, the only thing I don't like about this is that the volume isn't higher. I would like this volume candle to be like doing something like this, or even something like that. Like just something that you know a lot of people are going green. Let's just set up this target. I kind of want to do from right here because just to be safe. You probably can pull it down to right here, but let's just do it right here to be safe, just because that's where it stops. It's like there's a line right there. It almost seems like between somewhere right there. Instead of pulling it all the way down here, I'd rather just be safe on the target and go smaller than it really is. So it could be somewhere right here. I'm not sure. Let's go to the 5 minute. Okay, so from here we got this uptrend. Well, actually, we're still in something like that for right now. And maybe this is a better pattern to look at, even though the volume's not showing it. This, let's see what this would be. If we break out of this line right here at the top, if we break this line, we could get something like that. There's another possible target. Let's see what these ones would look going to the downside. And how much percentage is it? 10%. Tesla's been running up pretty good, so that's possible. Let's look at the moving averages. So right now the price is above the orange and above the blue, which is good. It looks like it's dropping below the blue, but that's, the orange is more important. Let's go to the hourly. Right now the hourly is above the blue, above the orange, and it looks like it's kind of indecisive on this time frame. Like it's not super clear. I bet once we go to the 4 hourly, we can probably see it better. See how it just rode above it, clearly above it, that blue line, and then we're starting to test it a little bit more. And so in here, what it looks like to me is we came up to this resistance, found support, resistance, support, and then resistance, and we're finding support and resistance here. So when we break out of this, then we kind of know better. It looks like we might be going up, but I can't tell right as of right now. When we break this straight line, then we'll know. That'll be another confirmation. I guess it'd be that line right there pretty much. And let's see, if we break this line and come up to this, because we would at least come up to, we would probably at least start testing these levels again. 3.9% up to 901. So it's possible to go to 901 here and then start testing these. We could also break through it, but I'm not sure. Right now we are in an uptrend though on multiple levels. I guess not on this one though. That's why this triangle formed. So let's see. Let's get these higher highs up, or kind of trend, like let's put lines on these higher highs just to kind of show like that's a trend like a smaller trend. I'm just trying to see if I'm missing anything. There's also this line, it looks like, where it goes something like that. These could be possible spots where it'll stop the price like it's doing right now. I'm not super confident about this right now as far as doing like a day trade. I was thinking maybe I can get like this little trade in right here. It's possible still, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, see, now it's starting to go down a little bit. It's probably gonna come test right here, maybe bounce off of it. So, I guess my final thoughts would be, what I'm looking at would be this line right here and this line right here. If we break down this line, then we can probably expect a pretty decent correction. Let's see that pattern. That can go something like that. Wherever we're at, I don't know where it's gonna break out, or if it's gonna go to the downside. And if not, if it breaks up, and like I said, I'm not sure. This isn't like the best looking pattern. It could be even bigger than that. I mean, it could be this pattern. And a triangle going up is a bullish pattern, meaning it can continue to go up. So I mean, if it broke out right there, there's that. I was looking at the volume though. Let's look at like the daily. Yeah, and if we break this top line, then I think I already said that at the beginning, but it could be this one. That could also, once we break there, then we can start this target, if that's what's happening. And then the other crazy thing, like I said, if it broke to the downside of this one, which it doesn't look like we're doing right now. If anything, we might test it, but also be aware though that this is a bearish pattern. So what is a rising wedge pattern? This is on Investopedia, and it basically looks like this. It goes up and then it breaks down and it falls down. It basically rises and then falls, and then falling wedge, which is my favorite pattern, is where it falls and then it breaks. When it breaks this line, it breaks out and it gives you a target. But I think that's about it for now on Tesla. Let me know if you guys have any other tips or ideas or things that I should check out.